Hey y'all, it's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like this video, it helps me out a lot, and make sure to subscribe because we have dope content on this channel. Check out my other videos. I'm pretty sure I have at least one video you'll like, hopefully more. But today we're going to be talking about why I chose to buy the Canon G7x Mark II versus the Sony a5100. All right, so the first things first, I'm basically, how I'm gonna do this video is I'm gonna break down the things that matter the most to me, right? So I'm not gonna give all the specifics of both cameras. You can obviously look that up, but I'm gonna give you guys all the specifics that I was partial to and that made the difference for me. So the first thing I will say is that I was really looking for megapixels because it would be cool if also you could take pictures with your vlogging camera. I was looking at both of these cameras because I was looking for a good small compact vlogging camera that had like the DSLR impact in terms of quality. So I noticed that the Canon G7x Mark II had 20.1 megapixels and the Sony a5100 had 24.3 megapixels. So that was like, that had me leaning more toward the Sony side because obviously more megapixels generally, from what I understand, correct me in the comment box below if I'm wrong, but that leads to a better quality image. So I was like, oh, okay, well, it seems like the Sony will, you know, take good pictures as well. And they're both smaller. I really like the fact that the G7X was small and it's very compact and everything like that. They're both smaller cameras, but I believe the G7X Mark II is even smaller, so that's good. And the Sony a5100, one bad thing about it, and I feel like this really is the main reason why I did not get this camera, is because of the overheating. I was like, I don't want to deal with that all the time, because though I did read about it, and you can just turn the camera off and on and apparently it'll be all right, but the overheating thing was like, that was a little bit of a big con for me. That's kind of annoying to deal with. But I really like the fact that the Sony a5100, in the videos that I watched and everything like that, it seemed like it would focus pretty quick, versus the Mark II, it kind of takes a minute. Like for instance, I'm filming this on the G7X Mark II, so like this, like here. Okay, you see, like that focus. I'll do something else small for you. What about this paper to focus? Okay, so it doesn't take too long. It doesn't take too long for it to focus, but from what I noticed on the a5100, it was way faster. Another thing that some more good things about the G7X Mark II is that it has in-camera image stabilization, so that like reduces the effect of like the camera shaking, and it has integrated ND filter, so it shoots in daylight with a large aperture or like a slow shutter. It has a higher maximum flash sync, so it reduces the effects of ambient light in flash shots. It's a newer camera than the Sony a5100, but only by a year, I believe. It also has a higher resolution screen, so you can see more details on the screen to let you know, like give you a better idea of your focus of your video or image or whatever. It has a faster JPEG and RAW shooting in burst mode, like if you're taking like a bunch of pictures at once. A lot of the larger YouTubers, this is the camera that they use. I'm thinking with all the resources and access that they have, that they know something that's good about this camera that made them choose this camera versus others as well. it's really compact. I can take it everywhere, and you can do that with the Sony a5100 too, but right now I'm just singing the praises of the Mark II. I'm happy with it. You know, even though it doesn't take so long though for the image to stabilize, like for something to focus, but it does take longer than from what I've seen on other YouTube videos, it seems like it does take longer than the a5100. But yeah, this one is smaller. I still think the quality is good on this camera. It is a point and shoot, but I'm happy with the lens that's on this. It's great. And yeah, I'm very happy with this camera. I can't complain, honestly. And the pictures are they're decent. It's not like I'm not trying to do any pro photography with this camera right here, but this picture's, it's all right. You know what I mean? I would say it's better than the phone, kind of. Maybe it depends. But yes, I will go ahead and do a full review on the G7x Mark II by Canon. Go ahead and subscribe so that you guys do not miss that video. In that video, I'll be very thorough, more thorough than this, on the specifics of this camera and why I like it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have the Sony a5100, comment down below, because low-key I am still interested in that camera. It seems like such a good camera. The only thing I really don't like is that it overheats. I don't like that it overheats.